Shalom, like give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kadosh.
and double to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere I pushing his word out across the four corners of the earth. And brother Yash is going to be his lesson tonight.
All right, and GMS Mississippi Camp, we going into a lesson, going to the prophecies will speak, man. The prophecy will be in real time soon, man. Prophecies are constantly, all right, manifesting. You have all these algorithms, you got the World War III, you got the RFID microchip, being ready to be mandatory, being implemented, being ready to be, the new world currency, or the new world order, the so-called white man plans on rolling out. You got race wars brewing, all these things are brewing, and the prophecies speak on them, man. And we constantly warn our people about them week in and week out, but it's going to come a time when these prophecies are going to be in real time, and it's going to be too late. All our people that's been procrastinating, playing, making mockery, of the prophets, go ahead, bro.
That's right. Ezekiel 12 and 22. And it says, Son of man, what is that proverb ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth.
So he said, what is that proverb that you have amongst Israel? He asked Ezekiel, what's that proverb, all right, that you have amongst Israel, man? The Israel so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, and you have confusing face brothers and sisters as well who look like the other nation due to the scattering, But this proverb amongst Israel, and proverb is a saying, man. So you have a proverb amongst our people saying the days are prolonged and the vision faileth, man. Because you have start with the apostles and elders, they've been prophesying for 30 years, 25 years, 20 years, on down, and constantly prophesying the same thing, and no real prophecy, has affected the people yet, man.
Right.
We see the things happening in the spirit, but it hasn't affected the day-to-day of these people's lives yet, man. So they think that the vision is prolonged, man, and they think that what we saying is failing because it doesn't come immediately after we say it, man.
And then people be like, my grandma, they been saying this since my grandma was living. The world finna end. My grandma was saying it.
It ain't gonna be in our lifetime. That might not even be in our lifetime.
Right.
It's gonna be in this lifetime, though, man. We living in that generation that the scriptures speak of, that wicked and adulterous generation, man. Go ahead, bro.
All right. It says, tell them, therefore, thus said the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision.
And the effect of every vision, man. He finna make, Yahweh finna make this saying to cease. Not in his lifetime. My grandma been saying this. They been at war. They always at war. Our people always trying to put off the day of Yahweh man. But it's gonna come a time when the Lord gonna cause that to cease, and every effect, all right, of these prophecies, it's gonna be dead in your face, man. You're gonna be sitting in a concentration camp. You're gonna be starving from a famine. All right, you're gonna be suffering from a pestilence, man. These diseases that Esau, all right, is gonna unleash, man. Wild beasts is gonna be tearing people apart, man. Race wars, martial law, drones, in your neighborhoods, man. Every effect of the vision, is gonna take place, man. Go ahead, bro.
And it says, for there shall be no more any vain vision nor flattering divination within the house of Israel.
None of those motivational speeches from your pork chop pastor, none of these prosperity sermons from these other Israelite camps, those things are going to be vain, man. Talking about a bigger and better Passover, man. It's going to come a time where you're not going to make it to that Passover, man. It's going to be all out chaos out here, man. Go ahead.
Good. For I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It should be no more prolonged, for in your days a rebellious house will I say the word and will perform it, said the Lord power.
So the Lord's been getting ready to perform these prophecies, man. The Lord's getting ready to perform these prophecies, man. The nation of Israel is not waking up for anything, man. The elect is not being sealed for nothing, man. All right, salvation is on the way for the elect, but destruction is on the way for 2/3 of our people, man. You know, and anyone that's not part of the elect of Israel, man. You see, that's what's on the way. These nations are not spending all this money in their military for nothing. All this troop movement, everyone is moving, weaponry at their borders. You know, all this technology. You know, everyone is weaponizing. You know, they're not doing this for anything, man. These FEMA camps, Esau's implementing, is working on behind the scenes. You know, the chip, the infrastructure for the chip being set up. You know, these things are for not nothing, man. They constantly pushing race war in your face, man, on the media. You know, these things are not for nothing, man. The Lord is finna get ready to make a move, man.
That's right.
You know? Go ahead, bro.
This Isaiah 14:24. He said, "The Lord of hosts have sworn, saying, Surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass."
Hey, the Lord said, so as I thought, it shall come to pass, man. You see? The Lord finna make all these things come to pass that are spoken of in the scriptures. It's written in the scriptures.
God.
This is the only record, of Yahweh by Shema Shah, man, is in the scriptures, man. What he plans to do, man. All right, according to prophecy, man. This is the only record, and it tells you of these things, man. Reading within and without was woe, lamentations, and mourning, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
And as I have purposed, so shall it stand.
So, and as he had purpose, so shall it stand, man. You know, so it will behoove you Israelites, to wake the hell up, man, and repent, man.
Right.
Come back to Yahweh by Shema Shah, man, in obedience and faith, man. You know, get help cook, yeah, bro.
All right. 2 Peter 3:9.
Come.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to us, we're not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
And that's talking about all the elect, man. You know, that's why in the Revelations it said those 4 angels are holding back those winds, man. Which is their destruction, all right, until the elect be sealed, man. Everything has to play out, man. We have to play out the whole process, man. Yahweh Shema Shai is bound by his word, man. So we can't skip over prophecies, man. And just get to the end, man. We have to go through the process of all these prophecies, man. Because we watch for World War III, but we know there's other prophecies as well that must take place, man. Before the end, man. And we coming into that time where all these prophecies finna happen at once, man. They gonna hit and everything gonna move fast, man. It seems like it's tearing, like it's delaying, but once it hit, it's gonna hit, man.
Right. Just like within the movie, you have your good guy getting beat up all throughout the movie, by the bad guy. You can't just fast forward it, and just get to the end. You're gonna miss all the good part when the good guy about to come establish himself and take over. So it's no different than us, man. We getting beat up right now through the spirit, but at the end of the day, we gonna take control of this kingdom, man.
Start talking.
Oh, good. Let's say the Lord, man, he can't lie. All right, yeah, get there, bro.
This Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the towers, and I will watch to see what he should say unto me.
And how do we watch? By keeping up with the current events, keeping up what's going on, man. All right, keeping up with the progress, all right, of this RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, man. Keeping up with World War III, keeping up with the racial tensions, man. Keeping up with economy predictions, man. Keeping up with these things, man. Martial law, that's how we watch, man. And the Lord speaks to us through different current events, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
And what's your answer when I approve?
Go ahead.
And the Most High answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that you may turn that read it.
That he may run.
You may run that read it.
Come, and what is the table? The scripture, man. The prophets of old, they made it plain what they seen, man, those visions, man. All right, in this time frame, all right, due to Yahweh Shai unloosing the seals, all right, we have the complete understanding of what those prophets, was seeing, man. All right, when they were seeing those arrows being shot to the end of the world, man, those nuclear missiles, ICBM nuclear missiles, man. You know, we understand, man, what John the Revelator saw in Revelation chapter 13 and 16. That was the RFID microchip, man. You know, we understand it's plain, man. Like the scriptures say, to the holy is plain, but to the wicked it's a stumbling block, man. You know, but to the men of the Lord who eyes are open, man, these things are plain, man. It's plain who the daughter of Babylon is, man. It's plain who Esau is, man. You know, and understanding who Esau is, prophecy makes sense, man. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning and follows, man. All right, we in the last leg of the heathen rulership, man. All right, which is Esau. We in the last leg of Esau's rulership, which is this new Roman Empire, man. That third horn, man. Go ahead, bro.
When they're writing, the words like nuclear missile it wasn't when the word then.
They described it to their best terminology in that time frame,
Yeah, come on. And verse 3, for the vision yet, for a appointed of time, but at the end it should speak and not lie.
I said the vision gonna speak and not lie, man. It's not gonna lie, man. We're not speaking something that's a 50-50 chance, man. That might happen, man. We telling you what's going to happen, man. It's just for a point in time, man. Go ahead, bro.
Alright. And though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Hey, though it tarry, wait for it, it will surely come, it will not tarry, man. Like me and the brother was just saying, it seems like it's delaying, seems like it's tarrying, because things will build up and die down, build up and die down. You think something major, about to happen, then die down, But pretty soon, one event gonna happen, man, and then everything gonna be a domino effect, man. Just gonna steamroll and get faster and faster, man. Them the times that we are coming into, man. If you ain't been building yourself up in the spirit, all right, you gonna be through, man. You gonna have a solid foundation, and Yahweh Shai is gonna have to be dealing with you on a level for you to endure, all right, what's to come, man. So if you haven't been taking it serious, you've been scoffing and laughing and playing, showing your teeth, you gonna be in a bad case, man. Go ahead and get that, bro.
Ezekiel 33.
Come.
Ezekiel 33 and 30. He said, also, thy son of man, the children of thy people, still are taken against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses.
So they talking against you, which is gospel. What our people do today, man. Man, y'all seen them guys downtown, man? They be screaming, talking about the so-called white man, saying he going into slavery. They talking about they the children of Israel. That's what they doing today, man. Go ahead, bro.
And speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that comes forth from the Lord.
Come, go ahead.
And they come unto thee as the people come, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them.
So that's the people, that think the truth is entertainment, man. They like to see the brother, all right, cut people in the scriptures. They like to see brothers go hard on Edomites. They like to see what the brother's gonna say about the so-called black woman. This is entertainment to them, man. Same way they say, let's go watch Mike Epps, or Kevin Hart. That's how they look at the prophets, man. Come to see what can they be entertained about, man. And there's a lot of people out there that know they're Israelites, and that's why a lot of people that know they're Israelites gonna get put to death, man. Go ahead, bro.
For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
He said their hearts, their minds, their mouth. Read it again, bro.
it says, for with their mouth they show much love.
Yeah, with their mouth. All right, their lip service that's spoken of in the scriptures, man. You know, con. You know, and I see y'all brothers. You know, y'all doing a good job, man. You know, appreciate what y'all doing. You know, they show their lip service, man. You know, but go ahead.
But their heart goeth after their covetousness.
But their heart, their mind, they saying come with their mouth, but their mind going after what they want to do in this world, man. All right, putting their energy into themselves, man. You know, they not showing true repentance, man. You know, they'll hear the word, but they won't do them. You know, scriptures speak about that, man. Be you a doer of the word, not a hearer only, deceiving yourselves, man. And that's what a lot of people do that know they're Israelites, man. And they do that because the prophecies ain't hit home yet, man. Because they still can leave, they can drive by the campsite, Shalom, all right, and go to Applebee's, man. You see? So they do that right now, man. You know? Because it ain't all out here, man. So they can do those things, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
And lo, there are unto them as a very lovely song of one that has a pleasant voice.
Just amusement, just entertainment, man. Go ahead, bro.
And can play well on an instrument.
Go ahead.
For they hear thy words, but they do them not.
Hypocrites, man. Go ahead, bro.
And when this cometh to pass,
And that these prophecies that we've been speaking of, when this come to pass, all right, the Bible, the prophecy that the Bible speak of, go ahead.
though it will come, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them.
So when our people find themselves in these bad situations, all right, they gonna know there was a prophet among them. You know, our people that listen for entertainment, the people that just walk by, they might just hear a couple of words. You know, the Lord gonna make you remember, all right, all these prophecies that the brother was bringing out, all right, while you getting tortured in those concentration camps, man. You know, while you starving, all right, looking at your child, all right, like some ribs, man. You know, that's when you gonna understand that was exactly right. You know, they told me to repent, you know, but it's gonna be too late. But you just gonna understand that them was the real prophets, man. You know?
I think I got one.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna match up. It's Sirach 7 and 16. Number not thyself among the multitude of sinners.
Hey, number not thyself among the multitude of sinners. All right? That's why we tell our people to separate from this place, man. All right? What did Apostle Peter say? Separate yourself from this untoward generation, man. You know? We got to separate from these people, man. We shouldn't be, all right, in the midst and in the same spirit of these people, man. You know? The things that make them happy, all right, it vexes us, man. And the things that give us joy vexes them, man. We're complete opposites right now, man. They want to see this place go on. We want to see this place toe down, man. You know? So we shouldn't be in that multitude, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna start back over.
Go ahead.
Now I'm not thyself among the multitude of sinners, but remember that the wrath will not tarry long.
Hey, but the wrath will not tarry long, man. You know?
It's coming.
Go ahead.
It's coming. You know. Y'all, people don't see it as we see it. It's coming. You know what I'm saying. But tyranny. But guess what? It's still gonna come. Cause the Most High do not lie. It's coming. Our people out there right now, they in the holiday spirit, the Christmas spirit right now. I guarantee right now, they ain't thinking about the Most High and His Son right now at all, really. They think about out there trying to buy gifts. They ain't thinking about the Most High. But when the Most High bring that wrath on our people, man, it's over, man. Ain't but too late. I should have done that. I should have done that. Man, the brothers been on the street 10, 12 years. 11, 12 years like that. Everybody seen YouTube. Everybody seen Israelite video. So you can't have no excuses for not hearing the truth.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You seen all them jakes? We had the Christmas parade last Saturday when we held camp, and just think about all them hundreds of jakes, if not thousands, passed by, man. And you know there was murmuring amongst themselves.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, 'cause I knew a couple of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
We saw a couple too.
So they know they was talking.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's either condemnation for them or salvation. But nobody came by the camp except for really one Jake, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, this Matthew 12 and 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men should speak, they should give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou should be justified. That's talking to the elect. And by thy words thou should be condemned. Yeah. No, they're saying like 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they're going to be condemned for making mockery of the brothers they send out there on the highways and byways. Pretty much giving up their lives, you know, for that. You know what I'm saying? They see a YouTube video or video on some type of social media. They scoff at it, they X out of it. You know, how about y'all have them angels recording every single moment they doing?
All this, you know, because it's cool in Israel, you know, to bad mouth the apostles and elders, man.
Yeah.
You know, they think it's cool to do that. You know, that's cute. You know, they get views, they get likes. You know, they get a bandwagon. You know, when they do things like that, be rebellious. But you're gonna be accountable, man. Those are important men to the Lord. You know, and you can't just say anything, man. And you coming in time where you finna have to hold up for all that, man. You're gonna be faced with that, man. What you said. Those men that have been laboring and toiling in the scripture before a lot of us was even born. You know, and then you pop up out of nowhere. You have guys that pop up out of nowhere, you know, and get spotted, you know, try to, you know, show out, you know, all this for some cheers from some people that's gonna be destroyed, man. You know, and you're gonna be chief amongst those people, man. The Lord finna get ready to embarrass a lot of you niggas that call yourself teachers in Israel, man. You know, that's a guarantee, man. You know, come on.
Hey, this Luke 17 and started 1. Then said he unto the disciples, it is impossible, but their offenses will come. But woe unto him through whom they come. It were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and he cast it into the sea, than that he should offend one of these little ones.
And if you offended in the doctrine of the apostles and elders, you offended in your house shop. Because they preaching the same doctrine your house shop was preaching. You know? It's the same doctrine. So you offended by the doctrine of the apostles and elders, no matter what it is that you offended by, that you get emotional over. All right, whether the rape, the mark of the beast, you know, how they talk about women, you know, whatever you get offended about, all right, according to the doctrine, you're offended in your house shop, man. And you're going to be in a sad case coming soon, man. You know? You got that.
Yeah, this Numbers 23 and 19. And it says, the Most High is not a man that he should lie.
Hey, the Most High is not a man that he should lie, man. You know? Because at the end of the day, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, the only one that can make his word come to pass, all right, every time, man. Even we can say things and we can't fulfill them because our goings are of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. But see, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai say he is power alone. There is none else besides him. That his counsel gonna be done. You know? So the Lord is not a mere mortal, man. You know? He can't lie, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Neither the Son of Man that he should repent.
And he's not gonna repent from these prophecies, man. You know, Esau, so-called white man, you going into slavery. All right? You proud ass people of the planet Earth. Start with you heathens and you Edomites and our people, you know, that's proud as hell, all right? You're going to be humbled greatly through death and torment, man.
That's right.
You know, and captivity for you heathens, man. You know, he's not going to repent from that. He's not going to repent from destroying America off the face of the earth, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Have he said, and should he not do it?
Hey, have he said that he's not going to do it? When has that ever happened, man? The Lord said he was going to do something and didn't do it, man. You know? Even with Nineveh, even though it delayed, Nineveh still was destroyed. You know? He never said nothing, he was going to do something and didn't come to pass, man. He said we was going to be in captivity on slave ships, you know, for disobeying, you know, the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You know? Then we over here, and then we fall away from our heritage.
1,000 years before he even said it, you know.
1,000 years, man. You know, then he prophesied to wake us back up again in the land of our captivity. We should remember themselves. And all these things have happened. So what has the Lord said that ain't came to pass, man? You can't name one thing, you know?
He said, or have he spoken, and should he not make it good?
Hey, he gonna make good on everything, man. You know? Wait on it.
That's right.
You know, that's all we have to do is wait on it, man, because we wait on salvation. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, cause this, you know, people get offended how the apostle, but you know, apostle they teaching out the book.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we make, you know, all of us, you know, we may say rough words. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, though. But it does not make this true, though.
That's right.
I mean, we say we could cuss, shit, fuck, it don't matter. But is it the truth? And now people just don't get like, it be so good, but you saying the word.
Right.
It don't matter what the fuck I say, how I say it, but is it true? That's the thing about it. All right, this 2 Corinthians 11:6. Though I be rude in speech, but yet not in knowledge. But we have been truly made manifest among all things. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter how we say it, or how we cuss or whatever, or we loud, or we yell. It don't matter how we say it. It's the truth. Yes, it's the truth. If you like it, you don't like it. Oh well, it's still the truth.
It's all about the message.
That's what it is all about. People hate the message now. People hate the messenger.
What we lying about?
Yeah.
You know? What are we lying about according to the scripture, man? Is not the so-called white man the devil? Isn't he deceiving to this very day? You know? What are we lying about, man? You know? Go ahead, bro.
This Isaiah 55:11. It says, "So shall my words be that go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please."
Hey, the word is going to accomplish everything that the Lord pleases, man. That's why all the elect will be woken up and sealed. You know, 2/3 will be reserved for wrath. Esau will be destroyed. He won't find no loopholes out of his destruction. You know, the heathens going into captivity. You know, they're going to build up Jerusalem from scratch. You know, they're going to build up our whole kingdom from scratch. You know, the word's not going to go out void, man. You know, Israel will be exalted, you know, beginning with the elect. You know, one man will become a nation. You know, the word not going to go out void. It's going to accomplish everything, you know, they set out to accomplish, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
And it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent
He's
it.
going to prosper in whatever he sent it, man. You know, you get that proper again on that.
This Proverbs 22:3. It says, "A prudent man foresees the evil and hideth himself."
A prudent man foreseeth the evil, you know, hide himself. And how do we hide ourselves, man? All right, in your how about your mouth shot? Constantly praying, man. Constantly reading and getting closer to our power, man. All right, constantly doing what's commanded of us, man. Being diligent in the work, man. All right, being righteous amongst the brethren, man. You know, fellowshipping, man. All right, helping the body in any way we can, man. You see, and that's how we hide ourselves, man. You know, in your how about your mouth shot, man. And we see what's finna happen, man. We see it's finna go down, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
But the simple pass on and are punished.
And we seen a lot of simple people pass on, man. All right, they're gonna go right past life and go straight to death, man. You know, our people walk right past life, all right, and take hold of death, man. You know, being simple, man. Still celebrate Christmas, man. All right, you ain't did a 3-word Google search yet, man. Origin of Christmas. All right, all you got to do three words and it change your whole life, man. You know.
The first thing I ain't gonna say, what you do it for the kids?
Yeah.
But you condemning your kids for doing that. That's on y'all.
Yeah.
Now it's at the, it's like, now it's at the point that you know now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
You know what you want now.
Yeah.
You know, you willfully sin, they're gonna be worse on you, man. You know. But hey, that was the point. You know, I hope brother sister edified once again. We give all praise to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rukakudash.
Double honor to our apostles and LGM members who rule well, teach well, being great examples to our younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.